Dude, Brahmantrop's, like, if you don't have those looking right, then what the fuck are you doing?
Except for his grain is really flat.
Has anyone thought about making a Darren follower mod?
Oh, God.
Just cusses at you the whole time.
You can offer great commentary the whole time. You can just be like, you fucking suck.
Just drop fucking program this.
We need like a Darren soundboard. I'd really like a Darren soundboard.
Jesus Christ. Don't say that. Because now Paul's gonna fucking do it. He fucking rips my audio for my videos to put in his fucking mod to make Dwemer automatons.
Like, I'll have to get those files, and that sounds like an interesting project.
Fucking Darren soundboard. There's a lot of fun clips you could put in there. Mostly offensive. Yeah. There's no Tendo here. I gotta cover all the triggering, apparently.
Yeah, where is Tendo?
He hasn't been around.
Wait, what, Mystic?
I asked him, and he was just like, nah, I'm not gonna come this time.
What have you done to go?
Yeah, that's Tendo there.
I
mean, this would have been a worrying combination.
Ellie can deadlift everybody.
Nav's here. I love it. I love it. Nav's here.
Well, the last time you, Ellie, and Tendo were in my stream, it got weird within like 5 seconds.
Yes, that was the point. That was the goal.
Exactly.
That was the goal
and it was fucking brilliant.
And you know, it could have been the goal this time, but I don't know what happened. I guess we got lazy. We're tired.
Did you end up at a Renaissance fair?
Wait, what was that, Robin?
Did you end up at a Renaissance fair?
No,
yes.
Dude, everybody who fucking signed up for that too, like, bailed in the last 3 days, and it was just like me, MXR, and some friends. It was like, oh, well, fuck it. Like, modders, in case people don't understand this, modders are fucking retarded. You can get them to work on your mod for 1,000 hours, like, and they'll just, like, slam away at your mod for months on end, but you, like, hey, come to this thing, get free food, we'll pay for everything, and they're like, nah, it's a 20-minute drive on a Saturday.
I don't understand the concept of Renaissance fair in America. Did you even have a Renaissance? Was that last year?
I don't understand the fact that there were black people acting out things that weren't slaves.
Yeah, here's the thing about America that you need to know, Robin, is we don't pronounce it Renaissance. Renaissance, motherfucker. All right.
There's lots of things you pronounce wrong, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but let's
Robin, it's like Halloween. It was just a chance for women to dress up slutty in corsets. I'm not gonna argue with it. It was great. Okay, and I got a shame MXR. So,
do you guys know that medieval England wasn't like Game of Thrones? Do you know that?
I don't believe it. You are like overturning my entire world, Robin, right now.
You're telling me there wasn't a lot of incest and child murder. I'm calling bullshit.
Oh no, that's the Nexus. It's just all on the
Nexus. Fucking.
Oh boy,
it's fun to go though.
One of my fondest moments. I've got a lot of friends in America. I go over to see them quite a lot. I was in America 5 times last year, but we had some American friends come down to England about 10 years ago, and we went to a place called Dartmoor, which is a national park in England. And there's a church there that's about 1,800 years old. And one of this American group that we took there just fell down on her knees and started crying. And we were just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you crying? Just like, we just don't have anything like this in America.
Fucking hell.
Oh, Lord. Okay, what?
And that was my experience. I never took Americans out again in England.
I'm going to say, we get all these old things around us crumbling down. We're just like, we want to build something. It's like, no, can't. That shit's listed. But it was built after the war. It looks like shit. Not listed. That's the issue. That's how I live in Sheffield now. And you walk down the high street, and Robin, you probably get this as well. Like, there's some buildings. There's these lovely, ornate Victorian buildings that didn't get the shit bombed out of them, and then there's some grey blob next to it. You're like, why is that still there?
Yeah, it's because the Americans took all our money after the war, and we couldn't rebuild properly, so we had to use concrete.
Well, you had to pay for the assistance somehow.
We liked asbestos.
To be fair, in Glasgow, what we built after what we destroyed was worse than what we came before. So,
yeah, I can't really disagree with that. Our architecture, like even our old shit is like 200 years old, is nowhere near as cool as some of the crap overseas.
Well, and we're in California, so I mean everything here is from like the frickin' 70s.
Yes,
Yeah, I live about an hour north of Boston, and it's pretty cool to go see some of the more historic stuff along the coast. But it's still infancy in this world. It's
You know what America has that Europe doesn't have is real 1,000-year-old forests.
You know what we have is we have hot dogs and we have apple pie and we have the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading,
Eagles and freedom.
Wait! What about that little thing called space? You know, like we can actually own our own cars and like have more than 5 square feet of property without paying. Well, not in Southern California. Never mind.
Definitely not here.
Out here, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I could just go out in the woods and just keep walking and just.
I grew up on a farm in the middle of 1,000 acres of forest. Is great.
One of our politicians got into trouble recently because he suggested we could fix the Middle Eastern problem by moving all of Israel to the center of America because not even the Americans would notice they'd be there.
Yeah, it's
so
right. Dude, I mean, throw them in Kansas, like no one will notice.
Funnily enough, they
wait. Okay, I have an experiment that I will now perform on this entire group here. I love this. Okay, so has anybody here been to South Dakota?
No.
Do you know anybody from South Dakota?
My sister.
Is South Dakota the one with the faces? The mountain.
Okay.
I know someone from Nebraska.
How do you know that South Dakota exists?
Mount Rushmore.
Apollo smoking again.
I watched the TV.
Mount Rushmore.
And Fargo is
How
there.
do you know?
Google.
Yeah, Google satellites.
My mum's been there.
These all could be lies. You have to see it with your own 2 eyes. It's somebody you know.
South Dakota Illuminati confirmed. Right.
We have someone in chat who knows someone from South Dakota.
I also do want to point out, by the way,
He's kind of a brick.
You are correct. Terror and Thalassa are here. There is nobody minding the subreddits for Skyrim and Fallout 4. Go raise hell.
Oh, don't doubt that I have it up on another screen right here.
Yeah. What are they thinking?
I never leave.
Just like under the same note, I did forget to say, guys, that there is like almost no downside to stealing mods off Nexus and uploading them to Bethesda.net. You should never do it, but there's really no downside to it. And if you upload it first, then you can report the person whose real mod it is when they upload it and get theirs taken down. But don't do that. Do not do that.
Nice to tell to everyone.
That is brilliant.
Good job, Darren.
Maybe if we flood Bethesda with takedown requests, they might fix their shit. Just make numerous accounts, too, guys. There's like, what are they going to do? Have you seen their forums? I mean, Dark One can IP ban you. They probably don't even know how to ban people. They're just like, you message Grandstaff, take down my mod. Where is it? I think the best answer was, why don't you upload your mod to fucking Bethesda.net?
Then they can't steal it, because it's already there.
It's already there. These are the answers we get, Robin, by the way.
What have I done now?
No, I said these are the answers we get from, like, Grandstaff. Why don't you upload your mod, then they can't steal it, because it's already there.
Oh, yeah, that's what was something that Grandstaff told me. He didn't understand the concept of stealing mods and putting them on another site because he just thought that mod authors should put them on the Bethesda site. And that would be the solution to the problem.
I'm just waiting for somebody to nail them because their own little bullshit where they've gone after other people for intellectual property. Like, the ESPs don't count. That's the one thing that doesn't count. But, like, say, Unoctium and them with the XO2 power armor, their models are their intellectual property. So if somebody steals them and hosts them on Bethesda and then they don't take it down, they can get in trouble for that, as you well know.
Yeah, that's always been the legal quagmire, and people never understood it. The other one is that people think that because Bethesda have a right to publish your mods, or even your ESP, should we say, that means that they have a right to do it because Bethesda have a right. That's not how it works, I'm afraid.
And Bethesda only has the right to your ESP.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the right to your shit inside of it, like your models and crap.
Yeah, if you look at the EULA, that's exactly true. What they basically say is anything you produce with the creation kit can be owned and whatever, blah, 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 blah. So as long as you're not like making models with the creation kit, which I'm pretty sure you can't do.
Yeah, no shit.
they have no ownership of it. So sure, they could take your ESP and they could distribute it and shit, but it's not like it's going to be of any value with no models or textures or audio files or anything else. So.
Well, I remember there was one controversy thing. I don't know if the mod got taken down from Nexus or whatnot, where the guy had done like a quest or something and then was selling the audio assets, which is, by the way, for everybody who knows, 100% legal. There is literally nothing illegal about that. I can make a quest mod.
They own the fuzz extension.
What?
So sell a WAV format.
Save the waves. Yeah, you can. They can do the voice files in WAV. I can include everything but the WAV. Are you serious? Do they really own the fuzz extension?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny then. Okay, well, so you can sell the WAV. That's completely legal then. I did not understand that they owned the fuzz extension. But it's like that. There's a lot of things you can do to, like, I mean, right now, open offer, by the way, again, guys, I will publicly taunt Bethesda with this one. Blue will make models of weapons if you pay us money for the models of weapons, and I will freely implement them into an ESP in the game.
Yeah, and that's completely legal as well. The reason why we wouldn't allow that is just because we don't want to foster that in the Nexus community. If you wanted to make a site that did, you're more than welcome to, and you'd be legally entitled to. So
yeah,
except for we all know Bethesda would come after you with a horde of lawyers.
Yeah, I'm not even sure they would. I think they just. I think relations with Bethesda are at an all-time low. They've never been at any higher than this, but you know what I mean. And I don't think they'd send lawyers after us just so much as the fact that I do not want a community where people are throwing money at each other to do things. I just don't want it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if someone were to come up with a site where they could sell their assets to be used in mods, it would be perfectly legal and crack on. We wouldn't allow it on the Nexus, and it wouldn't cause any problem for us, but yeah, it would be completely legal.
Yeah, because in your guys' terms of service, there's solicitation rules. There's no solicitation on the Nexus sites. Which
we're gonna loosen up on a few things when this site redesign comes out. A few of them is going to be to do with donations, asking for donations and things like that. We're going to have some specific areas for it. But to be honest, we've done a lot of work in the background, or over the course of 10 years, to kind of protect Bethesda from the kind of drama that we've had to deal with on our end, so it hasn't ever got to them. And to be honest, it's been a pretty thankless job. They don't give a shit. And we're not going to be for much longer covering their asses and stopping drama getting to their doorstep, because...
Well, I mean, they created Bethesda, Matt. They're basically, they're welcoming drama onto their doorstep. There's nothing you can do about it anymore. So
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's not really, the onus isn't really on us anymore to be doing stuff that makes Bethesda's life easier, basically.
There's a decent question in the Reddit chat. They say, we all know what Darren thinks about mod users, retards, leeches, etc. Do the rest of you feel the same? I think Robin called you all twats earlier.
Yeah, every single one of you, absolutely. That's exactly what I said. You're a cunt.
There it is. Proper wankers.
Proper wankers.
Fucking tossers.
No. I'm, if you don't know who I am, I make merge plugins and stuff. So I help people a lot. I think that part of the reason why I might have a more positive outlook than other mod authors is because my tools are so technical. Anyone who's not like at least somewhat smart just looks at it and just runs the other way. So I have that advantage. But in general, no, I don't look down on all users. I think a lot of mod authors aren't very different from mod users, honestly. We're all just people in the end. So it's not like becoming a mod author and opening the CK makes you God or something.
That's the thing is I think they're, you know, no offense to anyone in particular, but there are idiots on both sides of the fence. There are vitriolic, selfish, entitled users, and there are vitriolic, self-entitled
egomaniacal.
I mean, it comes from both sides, and to pretend to either, you know, users that are entitled that think, oh, mod authors owe us stuff, that's trash. But at the same time, mod authors who think that every single user is a horrible person just by being a user is equally as kind of foolish. So
I think that's Tail Fox is calling you out there, Darren. Just saying it.
I don't think all of them are. I think most of them are.
I've been calling them out for like forever on that.
And I just want to point out that most mod authors are egotistical fucking assholes. They're gonna hide it very well, but let's see. Yep. Yeah.
Every single person.
You don't know me. Everyone.
At least in this chat. Nah, I don't know. I give a lot of users crap, but I think it's the vocal minority I hate the most, and then the ones who don't do anything.
That's exactly what it is. It's the vocal minority. It's the same people that, during paid mods were causing the loudest amount of ruckus over that.
Yeah, on the mod side too. I got death threats. I should start archiving.
I don't think it was a vocal minority in the paid modding thing. I think it was a majority. I think a lot of people hated it, and a few people spoke.
I also hated it. But
I'm not talking about the people that didn't like it, because clearly the majority didn't like it. But I'm talking about the people that really said the worst of the worst stuff.
Yeah, the people who are telling Chesko and Chesri to go kill themselves and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's the vocal minority.
Yeah, except for after the fact, I want to tell them to go kill themselves because they never stop bringing it up. I can guarantee you, I've gotten way more death threats than those two fuckers combined. Okay.
Well, Chesko stopped bringing it up.
Chesko did. I'll give Chesko some credit on that one. But for fuck's sake, in the last year alone, I think a dozen at least on me. Woo, I'm still alive. Unfortunately.
To be fair, you were asking for it.
I don't give a shit. The people
He's trying his hardest.
Asking about it.
Yeah, Darren, I think you said
I put a mod on there too, so I don't know where you're getting these death threats from.
It's because they reacted. They get one fucking thing, and then they react horribly, and then idiots on the internet are like, haha, they reacted to a death threat. So they send a death threat, because you're dealing with 14-year-olds. And they find it funny. It's fucking... And I find it funny, too, that people react and then get more death threats. It's just fucking hilarious. But I think what Bethesda and Steam failed at horribly with the paid modding thing was they didn't get the mod authors on board. The way they did it... I'm in favor of paid modding now. I'm hoping to... If Bethesda goes with 75-25 again, not a chance in fucking hell am I going to be okay with that. That's kind of...
Valve actually put in more of an effort at getting the mod authors on board.
Oh yeah, the 5% to go to Nexus or wherever you wanted it to go, you could donate part of Valve's cut. That was a genius move. And then Bethesda just taking 40% or 45 or whatever the fuck they did and doing nothing besides releasing the IP. Woo!
They'll make it 50-50. It'll be 50-50.
50-50 would be okay with me. At least that would be kind of a gesture. I'm okay with that. It was... No curation, no theft protection. They wanted us to police our own mods, or the mods, which means that as a mod author, if I think somebody stole my shit, I've got to pay for it and then report it? What the fuck? That's bullshit. And that was their problem. If they had gotten the majority of mod authors on board with it, I think they would have had a better deal in the end run for it, which is why their entire shit they're doing now is just baffling to me, that they're alienating the fucking mod creators with their fucking actions.
I mean, I'd like to add something as well. I think Dark One brought this up earlier, how it seems like they may be gearing towards just paid modding on the consoles. And obviously we bring up paid modding every now and again, and I think the issue with, how we got it stopped in the PC community is how bloody loud we can get. We have all these avenues to go through. The Nexus, we have Steam, how much we can actually put into Steam, but fuck Microsoft and Sony will do anything. It's not going to work the same way. The console users don't have these avenues to go through.
Well, and the console users, by the way, don't give a shit. Console users have been paying for microtransactions forever. It makes me sick when I fucking, I was even playing Tomb Raider, and they're, trying to microtransaction you outfits in a single-player game.
Well, you've seen the bullshit that COD's doing now.
No, I saw Halo.
Dude, they're hiding one of the best games they ever released behind one of the worst games they've ever released. The new Call of Duty, the trailer has nearly 700,000 dislikes.
But what's even worse is that if you look underneath the little in the commentary, it's not even the game that we wanted. It's just 10 multiplayer maps from that game. It's not even the real game, but they're trying to pretend that it is.
No, by the way, Falcon, it would be completely hilarious if I raged so hard on somebody that they killed themselves. Yes, that would be funny. Tara's trying to defend me and saying I live on controversy. I think that would actually be hilarious. I don't know. I'm a fan of state-assisted suicide. Like, just let people if they want to. I'm a terrible person.
You ought to have a really easy to use button on your mods, Darren, that just basically is like send a death threat. It'll be like poking on Facebook. Something as easy as that. You just press the button and send
dark one. Okay, so Gopher said I shouldn't do this because I could get in trouble with you guys. I want to confirm from the horse's mouth. Okay, if I just put debug traces in all of my mods with thousands of messages about how it's installing malware on your computer and it's deleting your Win32 folder, and like, is that okay?
Wouldn't that count as malware in and of itself?
No, because it's just messages.
I'm going to say
it depends how the user gets affected by them, though, because depending on how, I'm going to say, thick the user is, they will not understand that, you know...
They shouldn't be looking at a debug trace log
exactly,
if they
but this
don't
is the thing, they're going to see this and go, holy shit, my computer was melted! And nothing's happening.
The earliest malware was shit that just printed messages, like, and it's still malware.
Wow, I didn't know that.
But that's malware that prints messages. They have to actually go searching for these messages.
The malware had like message boxes, and they would pop up, and they'd prevent you from doing things. But you'd have to actually go into the log to see this stuff.
Oh, you mean like the spell when the one guy released it, where it would pop up a message box and say, "Go pay for my mod" or some shit.
Well, Darren, there's only one way to find out, and there is the place now to find out. It's called Bethesda.net.
Oh, that's a good point. Wait, but console users can't. All right, that's not as much fun.
Do you remember that website you could go to, like, you used to send a link to your mates? I mean, I was in school, probably year 8, so what's that about?
50 years ago?
13 years ago, and you could... all it did was spawn pop-up windows, and every time you press the little X button, it spawned 2 more, and then you press the X button.
Oh, that was wasn't that like the Hydra something?
That's really easy. It just hijacked Internet Explorer, and it was it had a little flash animation. It was a smiling face that like blinked, and it just sung a song saying you're an idiot. And I think, Darren, it's your new level of modding, I think.
I'm going to say, things got a lot more graphic when I was at school. Fucking hell. I don't know if anybody's seen Lemon Party. That ended up on a few teachers' screens. And this was the time just as schools were getting these nice new big projector screens with all the interactivity and all this sort of stuff. So it's nice and big up on the wall, and the teacher comes back in, everyone's looking away, and you don't have a clue what's going on. And they're like, oh, what the... And then they don't know who's done it.
And then there was Goatsy as well, wasn't there? Goatsy.
Oh god, Meat Spin. There's so many of them, and I swear to God, that was my friend likes to bring up Two Girls One Cup whenever
Two Girls One Cup.
I go, do you want some music on or something? While we're sat outside, he's like, Two Girls One Cup? Question mark. It's like, fucking really? But it's like that sort of stuff is what happened when I was at school. And I've only been out of school for 4 or 5 years. Yeah,
Meat Spin was the what you did at uni when someone was going away for the weekend and left their door open. You'd leave their computer on Meat Spin, and they'd come back to like. Has anyone been to Meat Spin? Who knows what Meat Spin is?
Not personally, I say it's been third party.
You don't want to know. Don't.
Meat Spin.
Do it.
Just go.
I've only at work or somewhere.
Just go.
You all have the internet. Just hit it up, guys.
It had the brilliant music. It had
Blue Waffle. If anybody remembers Blue Waffle, that was another one.
Oh god.
God.
Wow. Don't Google that.
No, do not.
It's not worth it.
They wonder why people in my generation go batshit crazy, like when they leave school and they don't do anything because they're mentally scarred.
Oh, Pain Olympics. Anyone? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I know that is. Yeah.
This is developing fast. I like it. I was just trying to remember, like back in college, what the fuck was I was playing Morrowind. Like, Jesus, it's been too long. You should change your Twitch stream name and category. Oh shit.
10 out of 10.
Well, fuck it.
We got 100 people watching, so not bad.
There's no Gopher. We don't get the 1,000. He was the celebrity.
Yeah.
The whole world is watching.
I could always stealth those.
Show up.
Yeah, what did you do to go first so that he can come tonight?
No, he had his family's doing something or leaving for a week or some shit, so he's spending the day with them.
You didn't pull out the pufferfish moves.
I told him I was gonna call you a nigger when you first joined in. He's like, well, it can't be a party to that one. So
I'm surprised you even get him here because I mean, I used to do a lot of stuff with him, play games on his Twitch and that sort of thing, and he'd kind of go whenever I used to swear.
I don't know how he lives in our Skype chat, dude.
I'm gonna say, bearing in mind, this was when he
lives in our
first
Skype
on
chat
Twitch.
pretty well.
This was when he'd been on Twitch for a few weeks, and it was pretty much me and one other guy helping him out, and we were trying to introduce him, and he had no idea what he was getting into.
Just in case anybody's wondering, by the way, on the stream, yes, I am a racist. But I actually don't give a shit about words, and I don't think they should affect you in any way. So if you're wishy-washy, like, if you're a white person who feels guilty and you've already left the chat, well, fuck you. And black people keep laughing at all the white guilty people who probably have never been racist but think it, and then they get scared when they hear words. So,
Somebody just said Gopher's got a delicate mind. You're wrong.
No, Gopher's kind of fun.
He's just like anybody else. But he has 3 kids now, and he knows how to compose himself.
Too many kids.
Yeah.
He's got shit that can come back and haunt him in 15 years when his kids get on the internet. That's what he's got to watch out for.
Well, I know that one thing that he did worry about actually was that I think his oldest daughter is my age. So that was kind of weird at first.
And by the way, in the effort of helping humanity, by the way, guys, I am neutered. Like I self-neutered. We're good. No kids. You're all safe. I have saved the world.
There will be no devil.
The Terran bloodline.
The
Terran blood. I have 3 sisters who are pumping them out like human Xerox machines, so it's just like, bam, another kid every year from one of them. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I literally offered to pay for one of my brothers-in-law to have a fucking vasectomy. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be bankrupt for the next 26 years. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they didn't pick me up on it. Anyway, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, just carry on with your family history, mate. We'll get on with some work.
I'll get my mother on stream at some point. You'll be like, holy shit, Darren's actually more normal now next to this person.
Oh, jeez.
You need to talk about it, mate. Do you need to talk, or do you need some therapy?
Oh, no. I'm good.
Let it out, Darren. Just let it out.
Go on, go lay on the sofa.
We don't want it all hang out. We don't want it hanging
I don't know
out.
if there's any room right here. This place is a fucking mess. I don't know what else to fucking talk about.
Does Daddy at least love you?
I don't know. He doesn't say much. I'm like the polar opposite of my father.
This is probably the most personal conversation you've ever had.
I think we're really breaking ground here.
Let it all out, Darren.
Starting to learn.
I had a crazy family. I don't know if there's anything like... It was really fun, by the way, introducing my family to my in-laws, who were like all prim and proper, and like, oh my god, that shit was hilarious. My mother was talking about killing farm animals, and she had to put her dog down with a bullet to the head when he had cancer. And like, I don't know how I managed not to break down laughing in front of my fucking in-laws, but I managed. It was great.
I didn't even know
your mother mentioned the time she shot at you.
Oh yeah, she shot at me. She missed on purpose. She's a marksman. Like, she could have killed me. It was just like, nope, I was an asshole kid.
Well, then she was a marksman. She's not going to miss.
That's what I said. She missed on purpose. If my mother wanted to kill me with a gun, I'd be a dead
That's
person.
what you like to think.
I didn't even know you were married, Darren. What's his name?
His name is... So why am I automatically gay, bro? Why? What's wrong with gay people?
You know being married in Skyrim doesn't count, right?
She clearly doesn't clean the house. I just want to point. She's probably watching this fucking stream.
Imaginary can't clean the house, mate.
You should buy a new one from Thailand then, mate.
The defective.
God damn it, no. I am not digging myself a hole because she's probably watching this shit. I was about to say that I could order it hotter.
Come on, she's not watching this, man.
She watched the fucking last one. I locked her in the bedroom. I was like, just don't come out on stream. It's fine. I was like,
Darren probably told her he was doing a live stream and she thought he was doing porn.
No, I said I was doing a live stream. You know what
Chat
she
about
did?
it.
She
not.
fucking took off 20 minutes
stream.
before the live stream and like was like, I'm just leaving now and I'm gonna go get some shopping done. Fuck off. So it works. We have a great relationship. We found out the key to a successful marriage is apathy. We both just don't give a shit enough to divorce each other or go find people who aren't assholes.
That's my grandparents right there.
Yeah,
like,
it's like every
they're
great
both 70 odd, and my granddad's like, you know, they're constantly fighting, and I'm like, what the fuck are you two doing? He's like, I've got my computer, I don't give a shit, I can play golf, got my computer, fucking, she makes food every now and again, it's not good, but... Jesus, I love both of them, brilliant, but like, they just hate each other, and it's just hilarious.
I just want to say that I think this stream is a lot better if we have 5 to 10 minutes of Darren bashing stroke personal Darren problems. It makes it so much better, more personal Darren. It's really nice.
You guys can have, if you haven't noticed, you can have at it. I'm of the mindset that if I can't take it, I'm not gonna dish it out. And you've seen what I've dished out, so you can I'll bend over, you can drop tray, I'll take it all day long, man.
This stream got weird.
What do you mean you're in here?
Not anymore.
It got a little homoerotic, guys.
It's not really get to know your mod author, it's get to know your cunt.
No, I really feel like we're getting to know Darren's asshole here. I feel like, and it's really breaking new ground for me. I'm actually impressed with us this morning.
I've got to ask though, in England, does that carry the same? Because like in Australia, they drop cunt all the time, and they don't ever fucking like hesitate about it. Is that the same in England? Are you actually using that as offensive as Americans take it?
Probably not as offensive as Americans take it, but it is probably the worst word you could say.
Okay, just making sure. Because Australians, it's just a verb. Like, it's meh, cunt it up. Let's go.
But yeah, no, I mean, I use it a lot, and me and my friends use it a lot. And they say, I don't know where, you know, Dartmoor, further south, all this sort of stuff, but yeah, I'm not really far north. In Sheffield, they say you can call somebody a cunt, and it's really the tone and how you use it.
It's really grim up north as well. It's so grim. My dad was from Lancashire. I hated it.
We're still
well, I've literally never left the north. I went to London. Like, I don't like it. It smells. I'm going back to where there's trees.
Have you ever seen this little weird yellow-orange ball in the sky?
Not recently, no, but like it's fucking boiling.
It's scary.
And there's been no sun all day yet. It's still sweltering.
Are you in the watch? Are you stopping the walkers from getting in from Scotland?
Yeah, pretty much. I say
Thank you.
Richard's already dead.
I'm actually in the wars.
I think Onoctium's the problem. Actually, he is one of them.
I'm basically a wildling trying to survive from the White Walkers, basically.
Yeah.
England is like Game of Thrones.
It's come to realize.
I'm so happy.
And then look at England. It works. King's Landing is a cesspit of shit, like London. Hang on. The North makes no sense and is full of savages. Newcastle and Scotland. It works.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
This is a metaphor has been made before, and the war in Game of Thrones is based on the War of Roses from English history.
Yeah, that got the line.
Hadrian's Wall, the Romans, the barbarians, that as well. You gotta. I mean, there's a
big. All incestuous.
I just watch it for incest and child murder, and when I get tired of that, I just go to Skyrim hot files.
I have to be honest, I have to say this as well. The amount of times I've said to my friend, I'm quite disappointed by modding right now because I go on the Nexus and oops.
Oh, Darren,
but they're such
you can't be disappointed. You're hanging with us, man.
It's just I felt like seeing as Dark One's here, I needed to say it, and I mean it is entirely my fault because I've got the content thing. There is the option to hide that sort of stuff, but I felt like if I hid it, I wouldn't experience the full Nexus.
I think the thing that gets me is how much people put in shit like, okay, right now we have a CBB NPC head rear fix, and their main picture is of a naked chick. Like, it's fixing the back of the neck. So their main picture is a nude chick.
Sounds about right.
Dude, I would get so many more endorsements if I just put up naked chicks.
I'm just going to start putting up naked chicks for my mods. It's going to be like Flying Settlement. There's just going to be a ton of naked chicks on stripper poles. Like, if you're going to have a Flying Settlement...
No, I have a great idea. Now we've been talking about Darren's asshole a lot in this stream, so I really feel like we should focus on that. Okay, I think that if we want to get something into the hot files, it needs to really feature Darren's asshole, like just front.
I was thinking like expanding this even further. I mean, we've been talking about nudity.
Custom texture.
I think we should just expand it further. Obviously, nudity is what everyone wants. So next live stream, everyone get down and dirty. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
There's not enough eye bleach. There is not enough eye bleach.
The Lassa clearly isn't going to have a camera, so we'd only have Mystic and Ellie to like balance out all the dick.
It's gonna be such a sausage fest.
I will tuck it in. I will tuck it in.
You know what? I'll buy a camera. Just to balance it out.
So you're volunteering to go nude next live stream?
No.
That's
what I
said. I heard it.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
I'm volunteering to tuck it in.
Oh God.
No, the whole entire time. It would be from the shoulders down. No one would see that. So you're just volunteering to stand up.
I'll just stand up for the whole stream.
Hi-ho Silver.
You just have to move where your webcam is pointed at.
I still want to know whose house you broke into, Terry.
I can't tell you.
And
I mean, you have a plant back there. Is that weed?
That's a palm tree. I got another palm
state where
tree.
it's legal. He's not allowed to say.
I got some ferns.
Is that a fern on the ceiling?
That is a fern.
You gotta go up, going.
I gotta juggle it.
I want that to fall. I want that to fall because it looks like it'll hit you.
There you go, guys. If somebody makes a robot follower that requires shoving power cores in the ass, I will voice it. I'm just not doing that. Yeah.
That is actually probably one of the most interesting mod requests I've ever heard. Someone should do that.
So Robin, somebody wanted to know if you actually visit the Reddit subthreads for Skyrim and Fallout and shit, like, daily.
I think he just answered that in the chat.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll only read them.
I did. I wasn't scrolled down. Never mind.
I'll only read them if some dramas happen and I want to see if someone's about it on Reddit.
And then you have like 50 username mentions in your inbox. Oh wait, does that only work for gold users?
No, it works.
It works for everyone.
It's normally from banned users trying to get unbanned.
Dante banned me for no reason whatsoever.
I know every time someone like takes a dig at Nexus in our subreddit, Robin is always like the first comment, just like, it's so wonderful.
And it's normally sarcastic.
I don't know. You've got
I don't really mind as long as it's not on the Nexus. Fuck it, they can say whatever they want.
I don't even get users who like I made this point to somebody when they were saying that, well, we can just ignore the people trash talking us, we don't have to delete their comments and shit, or we could respond to it. And I made the point that I was like, it's really hard for mod authors in particular to actually, it's like Robin, you said in the last stream, I ride that line on the ban thing, but there's a reason. If we get banned from Nexus, it's really fucking easy to tell who the mod. If we make a new account and start uploading mods again, we really can't. Like, oh look, Ellie got banned, and 3 weeks later, there's somebody uploading 500 house mods one after another.
That would not work.
You kind of know who it is.
Users can get banned day in and day out, and yeah, you guys can IP ban when you catch them again, but they could just make another account and never say anything, and they can just do that one, and they don't understand that it's like, you know, it's really easy to tell a lot of mod authors when you download their mods because they have, you know, different ways of doing things, and we can kind of spot people. And it's why is Naf in here twice? Anyway, it's
let it happen.
Fuck Naf.
Let it happen. I'm trying things, okay?
I was like, people didn't realize that. Like, it's so much, because I get so much shit because I just literally delete comments, like, by the hundreds. Now I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck them. If I feel the urge to respond and the sarcasm wells up, I just delete their post. And it's and then like you said, you get a lot of messages about that. I've been banned from, did I still have that picture from Ellie's ban list? Because people still don't goddamn believe me that she's a Nazi.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Anyway,
I've never banned someone from my mods ever. I've never had to.
The problem is I have to deal with so fucking many of these. It's not just one a week, it's 5 a day. So for my own sanity, I have to remove people who cause me, what's the word, distress.
Yeah.
I might be a good person by doing it. I'm not doing it because I'm a hateful bitch. I'm doing it so I can not be a hateful bitch.
Wait, Ellie, you're doing 5 a day, Ellie? You're doing 5 a day?
Oh, dude, her ban list is huge, guys. Like, I've only got like 20 on mine.
Wait, well, I actively troll my users, and I only have like 30. Like, I feel so left out.
Ellie, can you ask me a question? Is there any pagination on that ban page? Because if you've got a massive list and you're going to your ban list, it's probably trying to crash our servers.
Dude, it's huge.
Is there any pagination? I need to talk to the developers.
It's not 50 people maybe.
Okay, all right. So it's not like thousands, because that's like another one of those things, like where we have our track file system, and some people like a track file system for me is like someone like you might track 100 files or something, or 250, however many you have in your mod list. And we didn't really ever account for the fact that some people have like track file lists with about 5,000 mods. And you're like, like they were visiting a page and it would take 50 seconds for it to load because we didn't put any pagination on it, because we thought, why would you?
Well,
Zoom in.
It's not so bad.
I don't think that's going to pop up on the stream right, because it just forced me into full screen. What the fuck?
Just on my screen.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, that was awkward.
Can I have my screen?
I love the notes.
It's like, whitey bitch.
I love those notes. Abusive idiot. That's fantastic.
Is there really just you put notes? I forget to note everybody.
That's beautiful. Gorgeous.
I don't know if they can read it on the stream, because I really can't read it on this thing. There we go. There we go.
Oh yeah.
With this fact, I think you're the worstest modder here. Oh, we gotta go down. This is great. No,
I think you're the worst modder.
Slow down. Scroll back up. God damn. You know what? I'm fucking do this.
So those people at the top, you only block the mod picker thread. Is that right?
LGBTQ is mental illness. Textures need some work. That's just slopped up Slooty Vault suit. Master Troll 2000. Drama Queen. Oh, there's the Kimber J. You just banned him for being Kimber J. I understand that one. I'm not. By the way, she did that. She's like, yes, he finally commented. I can ban him. That was just a spite ban, by the way, guys. They were for that. I'm not sure what idiots would wear these armless. Oh, you actually put what they put in there. I just put like retard, dipshit.
Oh, there's gonna be so much butt hurt after this stream.
I thought that's what the goal of all this was.
Oh my god, you're actually showing it.
Where is the option to downvote this mod into oblivion? Will the use some precise, humanly usable swords ever stop in Japanese video games and animation?
A lot of these are from your mods, because I'm
that's actually a good point.
Yeah. I ban people for writing shit in your mod page.
Yes, his name right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Darren. That quote. I don't know if it is from Darren or if somebody was just trolling the living fuck out of you. But
I usually just delete the people and don't usually ban them. Like I just.
No, I'm not really fond of your character or personality. God damn, you make some good mods.
The sentiment of
people
everybody
bitch about
ever.
being banned from Darren mods. We know that was Eleonora who actually did it.
No. When she bans, it bans them from her mods, not mine. So when she's admin, like when everybody was admin on say Molag Ball's Inferno. Everybody could ban anybody who commented, but it would ban them from their mods. So it doesn't, like, literally we could have banned each other or even banned ourselves from our own mods if we weren't on the, it's really weird. I've never tried it, but I almost banned Dark One from all of my files just to see if it worked when he commented on one of the Get to Know Your Mod authors.
So what you're telling me, if I ban somebody from commenting on Dynavision, they wouldn't be able to comment on anything I've done.
You've done, but they can still go for Gopher. Yes, your ban was useless as far as trying to keep them off Gopher shit.
Dark One! Okay.
Yeah, well, actually, is that something that could be changed? Because, I mean, it's like, or make an option for it, because I don't really care.
I think there's shit that, technically, that doesn't sound too hard to do. It's just a matter of... Yeah, I don't know. There's a little bit of weird authorization shit going on there, but technically I think it's reasonable to implement that.
You say that, and you haven't seen their website code.
That's true. I'm thinking about this based on the code that I've written for ModPicker. So
just remember,
we could do that on ModPicker.
Just remember, they operate on Bethesda levels. I think the Nexus is still running off of like 2002 code. Robin, confirm or deny?
What's going on? What?
He's already confirmed.
Yeah, it's pretty much true. Yeah.
Is it, Robin? Just a quick question. Nexus is built off of PHP, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
PHP
able to help
master
much
rail.
anyways. I don't know PHP.
What are you doing in Ruby?
Yeah, we're doing Ruby on Rails and MySQL. Yeah.
Yeah, I never really got into Ruby, unfortunately.
It's okay.
It's very powerful.
It's fun. It's
Yeah, the syntax is kind of exotic. Mater, hey, good to see you though. How are those fractal mods going, by the way?
mods? No fractal mods. Fractal stuff. Yes.
Yeah, the fractal design stuff. I'm sorry about.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really touched it in a while because I've been focusing so hard on Mod Picker, but they're still there. A while ago, I wanted to start printing them out and putting like posters on my walls because my walls are totally bare. There's like nothing there. But I haven't done that yet because I've been so focused. So
I gotcha. Maybe some 3D printing stuff like you were talking about. That'd be awesome just to hang on mobile there, right?
Yeah. But, I've seen a couple 3D printers lately at like local businesses and stuff, and I keep asking them, so what's the maximum size you can print? Because I want to be able to print something big.
You can get bigger ones. You get like huge industrial ones.
Yeah, it'd be really cool just to print like a huge mandel bulb and just like roll it around or something. Actually, it would probably just break pieces off, but just smash into a wall and that's it.
Yeah, just pay the extra and get it done out of pure titanium, right? I think they have that in the Netherlands somewhere. They actually do like a 6-foot aileron for certain aircraft, actually, all the way out in
Wow.
only the Netherlands. Yeah, that's doing the titanium sintering, but it's pretty awesome stuff.
That's very cool. Yeah, 3D printing is really awesome. Really moving forward. There's really interesting stuff like 3D printing houses and stuff like that. Really cool.
Yeah, that's freaking rad. Oh. But yeah, honestly, the mod maker, or so the mod picker, but that is, I think really it's the holy grail of what I can't imagine that Bethesda released the kit in the condition that it was in the first place. Just the fact that it's kind of buggy, it's kind of crashy. I understand it's primarily probably an internal tool that they kind of cleaned up to release to the public, but I'm really amazed they didn't have that as an option built in, considering how how manual, how painful it is to manage all the dictionary entries on the back end. And it's fantastic you're putting that together to sew all this stuff together on the fly and help prevent conflicts and stuff. I've seen
hold on, for everybody listening who's wanting to kill themselves right now, yes, they're moving. No, you will not understand what they're talking about.
So, sorry. You know what? Thanks for reeling this back in. I don't want to get too technical too fast. I know I might head that direction rather easily.
We can have a technical chat later that's not as general interest as the stream.
Also, I want to point out, you mentioned something that I always take issue with, where they're like, well, God, no, let's not even go with that fucking trailer. Like, oh, the CK, you just make it mods, wow, like, fuck. the
trailer was really.
You'll be able to make weapons mods. Never mind that there's already.
And then, by the way, anybody who saw that trailer and saw the mods they showed, which was all shit we can't do. Because we can't make custom animations yet. We can't make, like, fucking... All the shit they showed was shit they did.
Game Jam? Yeah, it's the Game Jam shit. Like, I mean, there are a few things of that from Skyrim, but I have a feeling...
it just works, man.
It just works. It just works. Yeah, there's
actually, the proposed scripts that they have in the CK reference the Game Jam scripts, but they don't provide us the Game Jam scripts. So Africa actually airs... I have to manually decompile the Game Jam script to be able to compile all the compiles.
So I just wanted to point out that they always say, well, this is the same thing we used to make the game. And then my defense to that one is bullshit, because there was no suicides at Bethesda over the last 3 years.
Well, I say today and recently, our team has been introducing me to the world of Papyrus, and to literally start doing dialogue in the CK and to start scripting, we spent like nearly an hour and a half trying to get a fucking Fade to Black script working, and I wanted to die after it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I could have done that in like... Or I'm not gonna call you guys out.
No, exactly. No, I'm saying it right now. I don't know how to fucking script. I do not know how to script.
I don't know how to... Hold on. Hey, Expired, do I know how to script?
Somewhat.
He's had to look at my scripts. It's like... For anybody who doesn't know,
you know enough to get things done. Maybe not right. But
for anybody who's ever downloaded my mods, I'm surprised your games don't crash. I'm going to be completely honest with you, because whereas they're taking like a scalpel to the mods, I've got a sledgehammer and I'm just smashing the fucking mod. I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, the scripting is not that... It's not that hard. It's just when, if, do. When, if, do. When, if, do. I mean, that's the fucking basis of scripting in my mind.
A fade to black would have been pretty easy.
Yeah, it's literally just apply an image space modifier.
Oh yeah, no, we figured that out. Yeah.
There's literally a function that does it.
Yeah, no, we figured that out all in the end. We got to the end of it and we were like, we should have been able to do this in 5 or 10 minutes.
I didn't realize we were mistaken.
Guys.
All right, Robin,
Yeah.
I will... How late is it there?
10.
Ah, you pussy.
No,
All right, Robin, you get the last word as you leave.
We're going to sit down and watch a film probably before bed. So I'll love and leave you all right. It's been a pleasure once again.
You have a family too? There's people who put up with you?
Darren, we're not all like you, mate.
All right, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming along.
Bye, Robin.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right, now we can trash talk him, guys.
He won't let me fucking swear on the Nexus. It pisses me off.
I swear all the time, and it just censors it, or I just like put spaces in between it, like I did on Bethesda, and then got the post removed.
I've actually been removing tons of comments on your mod page. He's trying to clear out all the swear words. That
I see that shit all the I'll see like on the thing, it'll be like you have 20 new comments or some shit, and then I go there and there's like no comments, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And
Ellie happened.
Robin's like, I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's right. There's just a fade out function. No, but the image space modifier is easier to control. By the way,
I heard the game fade out one is buggy as hell too.
Yeah, it is buggy. Use the fade out iMod to black, and then apply a full black one, and then apply a fade back in one is actually the best way.
I don't know what bugs you're talking about. I've used it twice now, and it seems to be fine for me.
Dude, is it actually? It didn't work in Skyrim. The game.fade out was crappy. Like
they use it a lot in the looks menu when they turn it on and they turn it off. Like, you know how when you're going to the surgeon or whatever in Fallout 4, your game fades out, does a bunch of shit, and then it fades back in.
Yeah, by the way, for anybody watching, if you wonder why anything, like if any modder or even the game themselves, if they do like a flash of white or a fade to black, it's the same reason Hollywood cuts scenes, is because we're making a bunch of shit happen that looks really stupid if you watch it in real time. So we're making it so you can't see it.
Yeah. There's actually a comment in the Bethesda code that says, let's hide doing this stuff because it looks terrible.
Like
the script comments, or the script comments in Papyrus are frightening. I mean, it shows like people literally say like, "I don't know why this works, but we're just doing this anyway." It's terrifying.
I love the ones that are like, "This doesn't work anymore. Go yell at Matt" or something like
Seriously?
that. Right?
Seriously,
Like, what?
I can't compile the stock Papyrus scripts in Caprica because there are checks that I do, like making sure a function actually returns a value that not all functions actually do. The creation kit compiler doesn't check it.
What was that one you guys were making fun of that was like the state one? What was that? I can't remember. Like, remember you guys kept linking it expired. I think you did in Groove, and it was like, I can't remember what it was. It was like a fucking state that just returned on itself or some shit.
I don't remember what that was.
You guys linked it like 40 times in the fucking Skype chat.
Guys,
like that.
I'm gonna go too because it's like midnight here and I've had a long day. So
Ellie leaves because Robin left.
Yeah. Now I don't have reason to stay here, so I'm gonna.
That's just because you've not seen me recently.
Bye, Ellie.
Yeah.
Bye, Ellie.
It was fun chatting with you guys. Bye.
Have a good night. Take care.
Bye, Ellie.
Well, have fun, guys.
How do I stop this thing?
Just pour water in your computer. It'll take care of it.
Fucking. Yeah, that's why seriously I think Bethesda's just a bunch of monkeys, like, I swear to God, dude. And their DLCs so far have been done by their 5 interns over the course of a few weeks and made millions. So I can't really fault their business model. Like, they've made probably like what, 50 million off of their free interns making Wasteland Workshop and shit. Like, come here, get a college credit and make us billions.
Yeah, they just lock them in a room and say, you've got to make something that console people will buy. And
then the console people defend it.
I still can't get over that Automatron is literally just Robco certified, like from Vegas and Fallout 3.
Mm-hmm.